something is seriously wrong with the economy, and most people still haven't noticed it. Because if you think things are just getting expensive, you're only seeing half the story. Look around you. Rent is higher than ever. Groceries that used to cost $50 now cost $90. And salaries? They haven't really moved much. So people are working harder, just to feel poorer. But here's what nobody is clearly explaining. This isn't random. This isn't just inflation happening. There's actually a system behind it. And once you understand it, the way you see money will completely change. Let's go back a few years. When the world went into lockdown, governments started doing something massive. They began printing money at a scale we've never seen before. Trillions of dollars were created, almost overnight. At the time, it felt like help. Stimulus checks, support packages, emergency relief. But something invisible started building in the background. Here's the simple version. When more money enters the system, each dollar becomes less valuable. So instead of prices staying the same, everything slowly becomes more expensive. This is what we call inflation. But here's the part people misunderstand. Inflation is not just prices going up. It's your money quietly losing its power every single day. Now think about this. You're still working the same job. You're still earning roughly the same salary. But your rent went up. Your food bill went up. Your fuel went up. So even if your income didn't change, your lifestyle actually got smaller. That's the hidden effect nobody notices at first. You're not standing still. You're slowly moving backwards. And here's where it gets uncomfortable. Because while regular people struggle, some groups actually benefit from this system. Big corporations can adjust prices instantly. Banks profit from money movement. And asset owners, people who own property, stocks, businesses, their wealth often grows during inflation. So while you're paying more for everything, others are quietly gaining ground. This system doesn't just happen once, it repeats in a cycle. Money gets printed, prices rise, people struggle, and then more money gets printed again. A loop that never really stops. If this continues over the long term, your savings lose value without you touching them. What feels like safe money in the bank slowly buys less and less, and the gap between those who own assets and those who don't keeps growing wider. Not loudly, not instantly, but constantly. That's why so many people feel stuck. Even when they're working harder, even when they're trying to save, it feels like they can never catch up. And most people think, maybe I'm just not doing enough. But the truth is simpler. It's not just effort. It's pressure from a system that's moving underneath everything. So what's the real reason everything is getting expensive? It's not just supply chains. It's not just global events. It's a long-term system where money is constantly being expanded, which slowly reduces the value of what you already have. And depending on where you stand in that system, you either gain from it or get drained by it. And the part most people don't want to hear, this isn't going away anytime soon. It's only evolving. So the real question isn't just, why is everything expensive? It's, what side of this system are you actually on? If you want to understand that deeper, subscribe. Because once you understand money, you stop playing the game blind.